Hey, so I am here in Bayside, Queens, New York, and I just came down here to meet with somebody who has pretty severe bulging disc, and I'll post a picture here. The goal here is to have her go through the program and then redo the MRI so we can see how it's compared to each other from the first MRI and the second MRI. So I'm about to meet the person for the first time, never met her before. Someone just told me about her. She sent me her MRI, and now I'm here to do the first session. She was very scared. She didn't want to stop going to the PT. She's on anti-inflammatories and stuff like that. So I'm about to meet with her to do an assessment, and then I will report back to you guys after probably about the third or fourth session. So yeah, I'm excited to do this because she probably doesn't know how dramatic this is going to be. I do, but I'm excited to see the after effects on the MRI. So just tell me, like, when this all started.
I feel like I've always had really bad back pain, probably in like my mid-20s. I remember going on this road trip where I went from New York to Colorado, and it was actually coming back from that road trip when I had my first flare-up, I want to say. I couldn't move. I had to stay in the bed the whole time. And then from there, I just always had lower back pain. I just kind of dealt with it. And so the way this has affected my life is in every single way. I wish that it was easier, but it's like constant aching, constant pain. The mornings are the toughest. You wake up very stiff. Sleeping's hard because you have this pain shooting through your leg. You can't really sleep sometimes. You can't sleep on your sides. You can only sleep on your back. And because I have this constant pain when I bend over especially, I have to always stay straight up. So that in itself is uncomfortable. So it's just always an achiness, a stiffness, a tingling, sometimes a numbness in my toe. And then it was 2023 New Year's when literally the clock struck midnight. And I just woke up with such bad pain in my right leg. I couldn't lift it. I had lost mobility. And when I researched it, it sounded like I had developed sciatica. And then I went to a doctor and they diagnosed it. What I'd like to see happen with my back is that I'd like to feel no pain. I'd like to feel stronger. I'm all about progress. And I just like to feel like I'm improving in my life and in my health, because I know I'm getting older and I know things naturally are going to break down, but it's just too early for that personally for me. And if I can do some preventative, like strengthening, repairing, and then preventative exercises, hopefully, I can last to be 100 years old like I plan to live to be.
And before, I kind of made a joke about it, but you said you got emotional, or you were getting emotional. What was it that made you emotional? Like, what was it that?
Because I really don't believe I can get better. So.
And why don't you believe that?
Because I just seen the images. They look really bad. So. And my sister, she's in the medical profession, so she just tells me the reality. It's pain management. So.
What does your sister do?
She's an MRI technologist, and she sees MRIs like this all the time.
Okay.
And I just feel like she knows the reality of it.
Okay.
And a lot of professionals try to sugarcoat it, I feel sometimes. You should never take your health for granted. I feel like it's something that money cannot buy, and I'm realizing that because, I've always worked really hard to save every penny I had, and I've invested a lot of money into things that have worked out for me, but now that I have the money for certain things for my health and it's not working, it sucks. So don't take that kind of stuff for granted. Yeah, I don't feel my back. That's nice to not feel your back for once. Just to feel the floor underneath my feet. That's about it.
Okay, so were you skeptical? Like, we've met twice, right? I just met you Monday.
Right.
Were you skeptical about this?
Absolutely. You know, you see 1,000,002 programs on the internet telling you that you'll get better. So I was very, very skeptical. I kind of have to see it to believe it. You know, you don't want to just read the reviews and take it for what it is. But I'm becoming a believer slowly.
All right, and this is just the tip of the iceberg because you had an acute injury.
Right.
And we need to get it back to normal.
Right. It's progress. Progress.
Yes. That's the main thing we want. And I hope you understand this. Neurological changes usually take like 6 to 8 weeks. So you did 2 sessions, and I went so very easy on these first 2 sessions. You haven't even seen what you're capable of doing, right?
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. Hey, what's up, everybody? So what you just saw was me doing a pre-interview with Helene. We did 1 session, and the first session, I just had to get her to believe, so I just went very light and easy to get her to feel some relief so that she can go, oh, wow. And then the second session, I was able to go a little bit further, and after the second session, she had no pain. And people tend to see this, like most people would see this and say, wow, this, I don't believe this. This is what happens, and that's why I wanted to do this video. We have, you know, thousands of testimonials, but I wanted to actually show me meeting somebody and then the story of taking them through the program, the story of the desperation and how she believes that she can't get better. This is the saddest part for me, is that people believe they can't get better, and that belief system has been told to them. And so that's one of the things that I need to overcome with these clients, is because if they have a belief system that they're never going to get better, they're always going to be in pain, which is what the belief system I had. I had that belief system too. And if you guys don't know my story, I broke my back when I was 15. And I was dealing with back pain for 10 years until I started to learn and I became my own doctor, and that's how this program was formed. So anyways, we did 2 sessions, and after the second session, her back pain was gone. Now, does that mean she's fully and completely healed? No, because she has an acute injury. If you saw the MRI that I show, then you'll see it'll take time, but as we decompress that area, that disc will go back to place and become more supple. And it's essential that she does it now, because she's 29 years old. If she does Band-Aid approaches, she won't fix the area that is causing the compression. So the Band-Aid approaches will not fix the root cause of the problem. What we're doing is decompressing that area so that the disc can go back to normal and that it can become more supple. And these are the things that aren't taught to anybody, but this is the reality of the situation. The body can heal itself, especially when it's given what it needs. And that's what this program is designed for. So I hope you guys found this helpful, and share this, and please subscribe. Share this with people that you know are suffering from back pain, because it can be a life changer and an absolute game changer for them. Wishing you guys the best. Have a great day.